feel the burn for the truth to come across, to melt away the gloss and reveal the motivations, and you'll feel the burn for integrity to lead, to focus on the needs of the people of America.
Well, our next guest is an internationally acclaimed guitarist whose work has been featured on 3 Grammy-nominated albums and is considered to be one of the top players of Hawaiian slack-key guitar in the world. He'll actually be performing in Tucson tonight. Welcome, Makana. Thank you so much for being here.
Aloha, Tina and Heather.
Oh, aloha. Now, I know in the music video we were just watching, we saw you playing the piano, but
Yes.
you were known for, like Heather was saying, the slack-key guitar style. I want to learn today from you. So what is that?
Okay, so Spain has flamenco, Brazil has bossa nova, the South has the blues, Hawaii has slack key. In Hawaiian, we call it kiho'alu. Slack key is a way of tuning and a way of playing. We call it slack key because we literally slack the keys and change the chords. So when you see most guitar players play, they're holding a chord and they're strumming. When you slack the keys to a chord, you no longer have to hold the chord. So all of a sudden the guitar's tuning the chord, it saved this hand, now it frees it up to alter the melodies. And with the picking hand, you'll do bass, rhythm, and melody at the same time. And what's so cool about that is when you listen to it, it sounds like 3 guitars. But there's no looping or technology, it's just a natural way of playing.
Wow, that is so cool. So is this kind of like an older style, and that this is kind of your mission, right? To keep it going and to make sure that the younger generations know what this is.
This is very true. It is an older style. In fact, it's older than the blues. It originated in Hawaii in the early 1800s with the arrival of the guitar to the islands. And I was very blessed. When I was 13 years old, I learned through a grant from the State Foundation on Culture and the Arts from the master, Uncle Sonny Chillingworth. He died the next year. So I've made it my mission in life to perpetuate the style and evolve it.
Wow. And so, of course, we're seeing all of these videos of you and photos of you. So how is it that you're going out, of course, with your music and touring, but what is it that you're doing to kind of get people involved or educated like I am, because I had no idea that this was even a style?
Well, every time I do a performance, I educate. And in my show, like for instance, tonight, in part of the show, I'll stop and I'll actually, in the middle of a song, sometimes say, well, what's going on here? It's funny because a lot of people will say after the show, are you sure that was all one guitar? Did you have like backing music or something? And it's really a whole different paradigm. There's a paradigm shift that happens that because of the ingenious way Hawaiians developed 200 years ago to approach the guitar, you can draw that much sound out of it. And that's why I play solo. So every time I go out and play, I do education, I do a lot of workshops, and I do videos on YouTube to teach people as well.
Well, Makana, we love when we have people on the show that are so passionate about what they do, and that's obviously what you are. The music, the art, it's so important to you. And it's something that you're trying to keep relevant out there for everybody. So tell us a little bit why that is.
Well, when you are so blessed to learn from a master and he takes you under his wing, and you know, I have to say, about 10 years after Uncle Sonny passed away, they did a TV special on his life, and they revealed this footage of him talking about me, and it made me cry because he says in the camera, a few months before he dies, I think this young boy is going to be the one to carry on my style. So there I was 18 years old in Doc McGee's office, Sunset Boulevard, the Kisses manager, and they're offering me a big pop rock contract. Wow. And I said, what about my slack key? And they said, oh, that doesn't sell, you know. So I turned them down. So it really became something that's in my values. I wanted to give back to what we call the kupuna, the elders of Hawaii.
Now we're looking at the rest of your music video, and I see a lot of, in your music video, is a lot of kind of social issues. We see a lot of political, we see the stock exchange in there. Why is it that you also incorporate all of that?
So that's another side of my music, and I've, for a long time, because of a lot of the environmental issues in Hawaii, been an activist and write songs about everything from the environment to politics and economics. It so happens that last night I actually opened for Bernie Sanders at the Phoenix Convention Center in front of thousands of people. I wrote an anthem. You were seeing a music video with the piano on fire for him. So I do different things, and that's more the hobby side of my music. It's a passion of mine, but my music's pretty diverse.
It really is. You know, we're so thrilled that you're visiting us here in Arizona, especially here in Tucson. And I know that everybody is going to have a chance to actually see you live. So we're going to make sure that everybody has that information. Makana, I just want to thank you. You're just such a joy to have on. And it's really a pleasure to meet you.
Mahalo. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And you can watch Makana perform tonight at 7 p.m. at Sea of Glass, which is located at 330 East 7th Street. For more information, log on to makanamusic.com.